Live, and we are live.
We're
Here we
live.
go. Here we go. As promised, just a little later than we had anticipated. We were waiting on somebody else, but looks like once again they're a no-show.
What's up, guys?
What's up, James? What's up, Mike?
Gentlemen.
How was so how were you guys Memorial Day weekend? You guys relax? You guys did you guys throw back a few?
Yeah, well, no more relaxed than any other day of not doing anything.
No, but you really did have a Memorial weekend, dude. You do work during the week.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I'm home. I'm not really going anywhere. So
Yeah, but still, you're still working. You're still looking at a computer screen.
Took a walk on the beach or something, and just to enjoy the weather.
yeah, but I wouldn't want to walk on the beach with all these other people walking around, these other morons on the beach.
I don't blame you, man.
Yeah.
I don't blame you. I want to thank who's ever watching us live. And again, look, tonight's stream was intended to be a trivia night. That was the that was the assumption. That was the plan from this weekend. It's obviously not happening. I was a little upset. I was a little down by it. But at the same time, I wanted to still come on. I know a few people did express the fact that we weren't coming on. They expressed that they were a little upset about it. So, Kathy, you were one of them. Hi, how are you?
Hi, Kathy.
Hi, Kathy.
We're here. We're just not trivia. No trivia tonight. I'm sorry. But if all goes well, if all happens according to plan, maybe at 8 o'clock on the following Tuesday. I have a couple of people lined up, and I have a possible other contestant that might join us as well. So
Cool.
it happens. That's life. That's life.
At least we're forgiven.
No. But, dude, at the same time, even Mike, you had said, why don't we just go on? Why don't we just do an impromptu stream? No topics, no nothing planned, no script. Just come on and look. Most times I would say no, but I really wanted to come on tonight, and
Yeah, well, what else is there to do?
yeah,
I might as well.
I was just looking forward to it. I was looking forward to stream. I was looking forward to talk to you guys. Our group streams normally happen on Mondays. I know we did one on Saturday, which was just a couple of days ago, but that was, a different type of stream. And then me and James did one.
Great, though.
And me and James did one on Sunday. So it's not like,
I was actually thinking about talking about something like anything that we might have missed on Saturday, things that we didn't. That's what I was going to bring up to you.
We could do that. I know
we did miss a lot of things.
Yeah, well, of course, we didn't think about it until the next day.
I know a few people were telling me that we should do stuff based on like staples of Brooklyn. I know Johnny had commented saying, we should talk about the staples of Brooklyn. I've had people say that maybe we should talk about old Brooklyn in general, but that will be another stream in itself. But you brought it up, James. What is something that we talked about on Saturdays, 80s related, that we didn't bring up?
Well, we talked about I mentioned to you, obviously the next day the carnival on McGinnis Boulevard, we didn't bring that up. The Mount Carmel feast.
Right, the feast. Which for the first time in how many years was closed this year because of was canceled or is canceled, I should say. It wouldn't. I mean, they said it was canceled, but does it?
I didn't know that. Okay. Yeah.
Because everything is starting to open up a little bit. I don't know if that changes anything. I doubt it because there's a lot of planning that goes into stuff like that. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's still canceled.
Can't they spread it out like maybe towards August or even September? Just to...
I don't know. I don't know the thinking behind it, but
places.
You got to realize a lot of things that happen in New York. I mean, not even that. You got San Gennaro. I mean, what's going to? I mean, even like New Year's Eve.
I can't even imagine what that's going to look like with people with masks on San Gennaro.
Yeah, but San Gennaro, we're talking about late August, September, right?
Yeah.
September, I believe.
Yeah,
not even August, September.
Is masks? People going to be wearing masks then? Probably.
And New Year's Eve, that's December.
Yeah, but you don't know what de Blasio is going to do. He might just say screw it.
cancel New Year's Eve in Times Square, right?
May not cancel New Year's Eve, but instead of 1 million people, maybe only 500,000. Maybe they spread it out a little bit more. Who knows?
Well, they're gonna have to do something drastic for if that happens. New Year's Eve.
Yes,
That's
make a marker for every 6 feet. Well,
that's 6 months.
you know how long that's gonna take to do that?
That's 6 months from now. That's not, not even. I'm trying to do the math. Oh yeah, no, 7 months. It's literally 7 months from Monday. Is New Year's Eve.
We missed a lot music-wise too on Saturday. I mean, I was even telling James. I said we missed, like even the big surging girl bands, like with the Go-Go's and the Bangles. And we did not even mention Michael Jackson at all Saturday night.
I feel like I did.
No, we didn't.
I don't know if anybody really did.
I don't even remember anybody mentioned Michael Jackson's name. I mean, with all the music he
for
put
what
on,
it's worth, yeah, music-wise. I mean, I don't
Thriller and Bad.
Well, what's your favorite? What's your favorite album by Michael Jackson? All time.
I mean, honestly,
if we really,
Thriller's gotta be the best one.
Hold on, one of you at once.
ahead,
Mike, you said Thriller. All right. What about you, James?
Music-wise, yeah, I'm gonna say Thriller.
Yeah, but and like you said, wait, I don't know which one of you said it. It's a toss up between Thriller and Bad, right?
Well, I mean, the two albums he put out in the '80s were Thriller and Bad,
right?
And both of them were like high grossing selling albums. I mean, we just totally left that off.
I don't know if I did.
I honestly don't remember talking about Michael Jackson at all.
I'm pretty sure I brought up Michael Jackson. I mean, we didn't go into depth though. We didn't talk about his music specifically, but I'm pretty sure I brought up Michael Jackson. If I'm wrong, I had that shit written down. I definitely thought of Michael Jackson.
Oh, you still need to wear those things anyway, right?
Mm-hmm.
But Thriller would definitely be mine. Kathy agrees. She says Thriller. I definitely go with Thriller. I think Thriller was definitely his but not taking anything away from Bad, because Bad actually has a lot. One can argue maybe even more singles than Thriller did.
Okay.
But I think Thriller had better singles. I even like Off the Wall.
Well, I was just going to mention that, but wasn't that 79?
Yeah, Off the Wall was not.
That's all right. I was going to mention. I was going to say Off the Wall, music-wise. Yeah, Off the Wall.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Off the Wall was 79. I don't think it made the 80s. But Off the Wall is another album by Michael Jackson I loved.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, 79. Yeah, that's why I didn't mention it, and that's why I didn't have it written down in my notes. But yeah, Off the Wall still. But Michael Jackson was a very not only music, but I mean obviously music, but just when I listen to it, it takes you back to that time period where, it just, I don't know, man. It normally, so Michael Jackson was a very big, I see a lot of people on Facebook playing these games where they post their top 10 influential albums growing up. And they don't say anything about it. They just type, they just post a picture of the album cover. And for me,
they talk about why they like the album.
No, not even. They just literally just post the album cover. That's it.
Well, that's not what I've seen. I've seen them talk about why they like the album.
No, it's usually post a picture of your of music of an album
and not say anything about it. Why you like the album?
It does it because it's all it is just saying that it's influenced your music taste. That's it. So easily, Thriller would probably be one of the first things I would have posted on Facebook. Easily.
Okay. I mean, 80s. You talk about music. You bring up Michael Jackson. You got to throw Madonna in there too. I don't think anybody even mentioned Madonna, but Madonna's definitely up there.
Madonna's up there. I had mentioned
Madonna, Bon Jovi for the 80s.
Yep.
Well, we did mention Bon Jovi. We did mention Poison.
Right.
You gotta remember too. The 80s had a lot of one-hit wonders.
They did. Well, that's
and
why
that's another thing.
There
was a ton of music that was one-hit wonders.
That's why I like the 90s more than the 80s. Because
was Janet
Jackson? Yes, it was big.
Janet was also, I guess Janet was 80s too.
Yeah, like mid 80s, late 80s.
Yeah. No, but Madonna's definitely one. I had mentioned Elton. I had mentioned George Michael and Wham. I had Rod Stewart. One I just thought of and just literally just slipped through my mind. Crap.
I know I mentioned Phil
80s,
Collins.
John
and-
Phil
Mellencamp.
Collins. That is actually literally who I was about to say. Phil Collins. Yeah.
John Mellencamp.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Peter Gabriel, but Peter Gabriel had like to me
Bruce Springsteen.
what?
Bruce Springsteen.
Bruce Springsteen, love Bruce. That's another. So that's actually another
That's
album
another
cover.
one.
What's
Another.
that, Mike? What'd you say?
That's another one we didn't bring up.
Right.
Springsteen. We didn't even mention Springsteen.
That's another album cover I was going to mention. What was the one that wasn't born in the USA?
Born to Run. Yeah, Born to
I
Run.
think that's the one I like.
Born to Run. But I think Born to Run was late 70s, I believe. I don't think it was 80.
So it's not.
It doesn't
So
really matter, but I'm just
no,
yeah.
for me, but yeah, that doesn't have anything to do with 80s. The album thing for Facebook had nothing to do with 80s. Born to Run. What's on that album?
Born to Run.
Well, we know Born to Run is on that album. I don't know
Obviously.
off the top of my head.
That was in the 70s.
Yeah, it was late 70s. She's right. Born to Run.
That's not the album I was thinking of.
Hold on.
What is after Born in USA?
Oh, it was Born to USA. What's it in the I forgot the name.
Hold on. We'll look at album list.
What album was Hungry Heart and Glory Days on?
Oh, the river. Was it the river or no?
I don't know. Those are the two songs I like.
Wait a second.
The
No,
River.
Glory Days was on. No,
The
Glory
River,
Days
right?
was on Born in the USA.
So Hungry Heart was on The River.
The Hungry Heart was on the river, yeah. As well as the river.
Yes.
The river was on the river.
Glory Days
No,
was on.
I think like the top three from Born in the USA was Born in the USA, Glory Days, and I'm on Fire.
Yeah, I'm on Fire was great. I love that song.
Hey little girl, is your daddy home?
Please leave Michael home alone.
Kathy said Pat Benatar, but that was mentioned. Didn't you mention Pat Benatar?
I don't know what.
No, I did because I did the Christopher Walken impression of
Right. It was you. I knew she was mentioned.
Oh wait, what was that song? Love is a Battlefield. I was doing the opening as Christopher
You
Walken.
started singing Christopher Walken, Love is Battlefield. That's when I muted you.
Yeah, that was very mean of you. You know,
I didn't even know that.
you know why? Because we are young.
That's
Heartache.
Heartache.
The heartache. We stand.
We stand.
funny.
No promises. No demands.
And we need more cowbell. Why did I make him sound like he's a fucking Guido? Oh,
Hey, remember he did play a Guido in True Romance.
I was about to actually quote that movie, and then I shut my mouth. Your father.
It's very racist that scene he's in.
Your father. What does he say?
So when he goes, I gotta wipe this egg off my face.
When what's his face?
Dennis Hopper.
Dennis Hopper. Yeah. I was trying to think of.
He explained the whole Sicilian bloodline, and that's it. That's all we're saying. We're not getting into it.
I haven't seen that movie in years. I own it. I want to watch it.
So what you gonna do after the show?
You know what I just recently got because it was on sale for digital, and I was telling James. So what I had did, because I'm a fucking retard, I bought on Amazon a 400 binder, like a CD DVD binder, right?
Oh, that's awesome.
And I got rid of all my DVD cases. So I took all the DVDs and put them in a binder.
Yeah.
But I started running out of the room, and I was like, wait a minute, I can't do this because some DVDs weren't just one disc. It was first disc is the movie, and the second disc was the extra. I said, you know what? Fuck it. I'm throwing out the extras. I don't give a fuck. I have From Dusk Till Dawn. I threw out the movie and I kept the extras. So I went to go play it.
Only
yesterday.
you would do something like that.
I went to go play it. Was it yesterday, James? We were talking about it.
Yeah, but I thought you were talking about Pulp Fiction. It was from Dust Till Dawn.
Yeah, I went to go play it. I put the DVD in, and I'm like, "What the fuck is this?" It was like behind the scenes shit. I was like, "Fuck." So
Look at it. Make sure you were watching them. Yeah, that's crazy. Watch Wanted Dead or Alive last night. Rutger Hauer. Wow, that's an oldie 80s
Yeah.
movie.
I
Yeah,
don't think I've ever seen it.
I knew the movie, but I don't know. I can't remember it off the top of my head. But
Kathy, who's in it?
Rutger Hauer. She said he's a star. He's
Well,
the
besides
star.
him, I don't even know who that is.
Blade Runner. You never. Rutger Hauer's in Blade Runner. The blonde haired guy, the older actor. Look him up. Come on, what the hell's the matter with you?
Look him up, dear.
Mike doesn't. I know Mike. You have no idea who the fuck he is.
It's funny that you said Blade Runner. That was one of the trivia questions.
Is it? Yeah.
Who's Rutger Hauer?
That's what I probably would have never got.
Well, I remember this next week.
That's what I say. Fuck the bonus. Take notes. Some of my trivia questions might actually come out. Well, we got 3 viewers. Who wants to play trivia? Gene Simmons. He died.
Did he really?
Wait.
What?
Wait. In real life just now?
No way.
Or are you spoiling the fucking movie?
She's explained the movie.
Oh, what movie?
Gene Simmons was in the movie she's talking about, and he died.
Oh, all right. I thought she's telling us Gene Simmons died. I'm like,
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
Joe,
The original Hitcher.
yeah, Hitcher. Yeah, what the hell? Did you ever see the Hitcher? Joe probably watched the remake. He loves all the remakes.
What? Oh, oh yeah, he died. Yeah. Yeah, that I know.
Yes, he died like a year or 2 ago, I think.
Yeah. He went to Rutgers.
He went to Rutgers with Doogie Howser.
Hey Mike, I just invested. I was telling James off stream. I just invested in Viagra. What do you call it? It has cock options.
Now let me ask you a question. If the cock rises, does it split though?
Well, I don't know about the stock going up, but
I don't know why I get this guy putting comments on my Facebook page. That's a fucking monster.
I'm talking about the horse, though. You know that, right?
Yeah, we're talking about the horse, but the way you put it.
Yeah, I know. The way you said monster, though, you're like, show us your monster. I was like, Mike, keep your pants on.
Well, Joe said it was in his pocket.
Keep your pants on. Andrew says, "What's up, fellas?"
What's up, Andrew?
What's up, Andrew?
What's up, Andrew? Andrew, we were trying to rehash some of the stuff we missed on the 80s stream and stuff like that. Anything that we missed that we didn't talk about?
Oh, we said triple decker, 3-decker. We used to go to eat.
Forgot about mentioning 3-decker. I do like the feast that you had mentioned. You had mentioned the one on McGinnis, but what about? Do you remember the feast?
Carnival. Yeah.
You remember the carnival that St. Francis used to have?
Yes, I do remember that. Yeah.
There's a carnival that St. Francis used to hold between
Yeah.
between Consolidate and not Jackson. I think it was not Withers. What street is that?
It was constantly in Graham over by the parking lot across the street from the church.
Yeah, but that's Humboldt though. It's not Graham.
Humboldt between
There's Humboldt
Constantly
and
and Woodpoint, wasn't it?
No. It's Consolidate. And what is that other fucking street? What is that? Is that Withers? No, it's not Devou.
Withers.
It's the other way. It's Withers, right?
No, Withers was down further.
Now the
Right.
world don't move to the beat of just one drum. What might be right for you?
Dudley's father when he called them smoking.
What
Spoiler
you talking
alert!
about, Willis?
Spoiler alert! One of the TV trivias was about different strokes.
Ah, really?
Skillman.
Gilman, yes, that's what it was.
That's
yeah.
what that fucking street was.
That's why we have Andrew come on the show. He always gives a good answer.
It was right in the parking lot.
I said the parking lot.
I know. Hold on. Yeah. Come in. We might have another guest.
Who's that?
Oh, the repairman left.
Oh, Pat?
Yeah, what's that song about? Pave paradise, put up a parking lot?
Kind of close.
No,
Oh,
I know.
paint,
What is it?
Paint,
What?
paint paradise. Hold on. I'll
You
ask.
stuttering?
Hold on.
It's paint or paved?
Paved. It's
It
paved.
is paved, right?
Yeah, paved.
Paved. Yeah, I told you, Mike. I knew what I was saying. I just wanted to make sure I was saying.
What are you doing?
I think he's having a stroke.
I'm getting the answer.
I'm getting the answer. Listen, there's no fucking cheating.
That's
Come
what.
on.
Yeah, no, that's what James had said. The one on McGinnis. He
Yeah.
mentioned that one, but then
I
that's
got a
when.
car on the roof. The car on the roof of fucking Wasco. Yeah.
Oh, I remember Wasco. Remember that old? Oh, dude, I really do miss that neighborhood, but as is, and a lot of people
Yeah.
that aren't from Greenpoint.
Okay, so it's Paint Paradise put up a parking lot.
Wait, say it again. What is it?
Paint Paradise
Hey,
put up a parking lot.
Yep.
for some
And the
reason,
name of the song was Big Yellow Taxi.
it is
Yeah, I know.
big yellow.
Kathy's saying, yeah. Kathy's right. No, but we were talking about parking lot. That's what made me think of that right away.
Mike, I was thinking of the dice. The dice run. The Andrew Dice Clay. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Now,
No.
no. Parking lot.
I went. Yeah, the last time I was on McGinnis, which was probably a little over a year ago, I did see that. Yeah, I didn't know it was a Portuguese restaurant, but I did see the car still there. What else? What else did we miss in that neighborhood? And again, guys, I do want to do another stream. Somebody has suggested maybe we do a stream based on Old Brooklyn itself.
That's actually a really good
Old
idea.
Brooklyn as in what?
As
Old
in Greenpoint,
Yeah,
Greenpoint the way it was. Yes.
The way it was, and before
So
our
basically,
time,
Greenpoint before the yuppies came and ruined everything.
and before
Yo,
we
madam.
we did that too. Is a good idea.
Before
Not
the man
before-
buns and the non-shaving of
I
everybody
can't-
came to
James,
town.
I can't really say what was there before we were there because I really don't know it.
No, but I mean,
No.
I'm just saying. I'm
No.
talking about like our parents and stuff like that. I'm sure they have stories.
Well, my parents are dead. So, no, I mean,
So am
God
I.
forbid,
So-
God forbid, just my mom is. But
Well, both of mine are, so we can't even.
we can't ask. I have no one to ask about the
Not
old
about
neighborhood.
asking, like nobody knows anything. Because
No.
I do.
I really don't. I really just wanted to talk about wait, where was the roller rink?
I'm on Manhattan Avenue. On Manhattan
We're
Avenue.
like where Rite Aid is, where our
Yeah,
liquidators used to be.
exactly.
Oh, the disco. That's why the disco ball was there. You're right.
Used to be a roller rink. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
What are you window cleaner? Description.
James, what about Nino the Wanderer? You mentioned that afterwards.
Yeah.
Oh wait, James.
Walked around with no laces in the sneakers.
Andrew, I don't know if everybody knows what Yake means. I know what Yake means.
I don't know what that is.
Does anybody know? So here's the thing. So I used to go, especially when I was dating Brooke at the time, because Brooke lived in on the north side, which was close to Manhattan Avenue, and we would go. Oh, you're not old. So we would go to Shanghai Lee because it was right there for Chinese food, right? So we would always get this one waiter, and anything we'd order, yake. That's how he would say.
That's the best.
That was his name. You called him that.
That's
man.
how because that's all he said. He
That's
never wrote.
fucking hysterical. That's
He
crazy.
never wrote anything fucking down. Everything was yake.
Hey James, you remember the guy that used to stand on Nassau Manhattan cursing in Polish?
Yeah, we just saw that Drac Pack. That's who we were talking about. Yeah.
Oh God!
No, that's the guy who used to run up and down fucking Manhattan Avenue. He looks like Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah, we mentioned that. That was mentioned in the stream. Andrew mentioned
Nobody
him.
mentioned Socrates. What about Socrates?
We did
said
mention Socrates.
Yeah, it was
He
Trideca,
mentioned
we
he mentioned Trideca. James mentioned Trideca. I had not
Yeah,
one thing
now
about
I did.
Socrates.
Yeah.
No, hold on.
We didn't mention
Socrates
the
was
Socrates.
Socrates was mentioned on Saturday.
I did not hear it. Oh, that's because probably Costelli and everybody was talking over me, and I got muted by Joey. So
Wait, whose name was Simon? Does he like to do drawings?
Oh,
And-
she said the guy.
Oh, that's
the
Mike
guy-
Myers. Mike Myers' character in on Saturday Night Live. He did the talk.
And my name is Simon. And I
Are
like,
you looking at my bum?
are you looking at my bum?
No, I did Danny DeVito was even better. Are you looking at my ass?
I love that one. Yeah, I know. We mentioned that.
Yeah, Socrates. Yeah.
What else? What other characters did we forget?
There's so many. So
Oh,
many.
wait. You actually know his name was Simon?
Oh, I thought she meant the guy on Manhattan Avenue.
I thought she meant Russ's Pizza.
What about Russ's Pizza? What about Russ's
I don't know.
Pizza?
She just mentioned Russ's Pizza.
Oh.
Hey, speaking of segues, what's your
Oh,
favorite
she's
pizza?
saying the guy in Shanghai Lee's name was Simon.
That's
what she's
fucking
saying.
crazy.
Yake's name was Simon.
How do you even devise?
In English, but we found out his name was Simon. That's crazy.
Simon say Yake. And I'm really not trying to be, I'm sorry if that sounds racist and inappropriate, but that's how he used to say it. And sometimes he actually got like, not rude, but like, adamant about like Yake's. He liked his Yake's.
What was the name of the Chinese restaurant in Sunnyside over there?
I don't know. I never really went to Sunnyside. I think the only time I've ever gone to
Don't go here.
the only Sunnyside.
I don't know. There was this like Chinese restaurant my parents always went to.
And
I think it was on like 48th Street over there. My parents used to get me
I never tipped.
White Castle to go bring to the Chinese restaurant because I wasn't used to Chinese food yet when I was little.
That was a great combo. Russ Pizza and narcotics. I loved it. Now that was a Friday night. Yo, Russ, you got any more of those narcs? Let me get a large cheese pizza with some Coke. Fuck. You know what it is? Off the stream, especially like the day after, me and James was on the phone, and we were spitting out. Besides our lunch, we were talking about other things that we had mentioned that we forgot to mention on the stream. We're like, oh fuck. You're like, I know, I forgot to mention your mom, and you're like, oh, I forgot to mention your mom. Fuck.
That's why I'm bringing it up now. But
I called him on Sunday too, saying the same thing. I said,
Michael, did we miss what we talked about on Sunday or Saturday?
So what? All right. So and you guys can't remember, right?
Well, I already brought up what I said that I missed.
And I deleted Saturday's stream, so I don't even have it anymore. I deleted all that shit. All right. Forget about that. I think we rehashed on some of the things that we were going to talk about anyway from Saturday's stream, and we can always leave that for old time Brooklyn. So, Mike, before we came on, you had thought about something light and fun to talk about. Favorite destination or favorite vacation spots. Right. Now, it could be a place that you've gone to, or it could be something that you've been daydreaming for either years or especially during this lockdown that you just want to get the fuck away. And if you had the money and you had the resources to do so, you would do it tomorrow. So anybody that's watching live, name either a vacation spot that you've gone to and you enjoyed, or something that you haven't gone yet and you've been fantasizing about for a very long time.
So basically like one that we really absolutely loved going to, and then like one bucket list.
All right.
However you want to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure.
All right. Yeah, whatever.
Kathy, now wait, hold on.
Wildwood, New Jersey, she's talking about.
Is that your favorite vacation spot, or is that a spot that you're fantasizing about going? Queens, New York is my favorite.
Go to Queens.
I can't wait to go back. Yes! Fuck you too! Where else would you go to find a queen? Yeah, that's where. No, you gotta go to church. That's where you get clean girls. Good clean girls.
Good girl in church there.
What are you doing? Well, I thought it was the trash. We used to do Wildwood when we were younger. My parents.
I've never been to Wildwood.
Yeah, my parents used to take us. We went when my brothers were younger. I think we went a couple of times. And I went actually when I was older. I went twice. I went with an ex-girlfriend, I think in like 2006, and then we went. Me and the guys, we went in 2004. It's all right. Look, Wildwood is not is a family vacation spot. I would go. I had fun, but it really is more oriented towards families. But it was a good time.
Family or a group of people. If you get
Yeah,
enough
I
people,
mean it's a generic Jersey Shore. It's got the boardwalk with the rides. I mean, it took a massive hit with Sandy. Don't get me wrong, but it's got the boardwalk. It has the rides. It has the beaches, and the resorts are all geared towards family. In fact, most, not all, but some of them won't even take a reservation if it's not a family.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. And then Kathy, I guess she put and that's, I mean, I think that's on almost everybody's list is Hawaii. Who wouldn't want to go to Hawaii?
Of course.
Except when a volcano explodes.
Definitely, definitely in the top 5 places.
Yeah. Mike, I gotta say, I think one of my favorite, my fantasy spot would be Uranus.
Ooh.
If I may be so bold or may be so honest, I think Uranus would be a perfect vacation spot. But then again, I heard Uranus is mostly gas.
Well, there's
Am I
only
correct?
eat extra food.
All right. So James, where name a place that you've gone to that you enjoyed, and where's a place that if you can just, let's say, whether you won the lotto or not, let's just say you didn't have work tomorrow and you had the resources and whatever, you just want to say fuck it. Where would you go tomorrow? So two choices.
All right. So a place I've been to, which I absolutely loved, was California. I had probably an amazing time. Probably my favorite vacation of all time. I've been there twice. So
Not Arizona, Jimmy?
no, Arizona's beautiful too. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Arizona's actually and not far from California, but the most beautiful place I've ever been to, definitely California.
Arizona's good if you want to fuck a cactus.
Yeah, I mean,
That's what I told him.
Arizona's good if you want to go see the Grand Canyon, which Mike's lived there for 15 years now and still has never been there.
There's a giant hole in the middle of the earth, baby.
I would go.
On your ass.
I'm only kidding. I was only saying that to be stupid. I would visit Arizona. There's other
Arizona's
things.
beautiful, dude. Sedona, Grand Canyon, beautiful places. I'm telling you, really nice.
Kathy, we're getting to that. Trust me. That's another topic coming after that. Trust me. I already talked about that before.
A place that I've never been to that I've always wanted to go to.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I would say Mexico. I've never been to Mexico. No, I've always wanted to go there.
All right. What part of Mexico?
Cancun.
Okay. All right.
Just to say that I've been. I mean,
I got you.
Are we allowed to say Cancun?
Yeah.
Why?
That's not racist? Okay, good.
No, it's not.
Why is it racist?
Because OJ, because with OJ, he went to Cancun.
Oh,
What about you, Mike?
Favorite, well, Saratoga Springs.
Okay.
New York.
Yeah, it's not upstate.
I know what it is. I'm just saying. New York.
Gotcha.
You know why I went up there all those years. I mean, the old man
I
was
know.
degenerate like I am. 30 years of going to the racetrack up there.
I get it. If you love it, it's your spot.
We used to be like 2 week vacation. Then after my mom died, we actually extended to like 4 weeks. And it's like every time Saratoga extended the race meet, that extended the vacation. So it went from like the 4 week meet to the 6 week meet. Then I was up to like a month and a half.
Wow.
I mean, but it's beautiful up there. I mean, you got Saratoga. We stayed in Glens Falls. You have Lake George. A lot of good restaurants. And then let's see, bucket list. I actually told my wife the other day if there was one place I can go, or two, I want to go to Del Mar, California to see the racetrack over there.
Okay.
I want to go to Louisville to Churchill Downs.
Okay.
In Kentucky.
Mike's a horse racing fan, so he wants to go to the horse tracks.
Kathy said she used to play bingo with your mom.
Oh, cool.
So bingo with my mom or Mike's mom?
My mom.
Mike. It says Mike.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then also my Aunt Loretta used to play a lot at Stings and Cities too, Kathy.
All right.
Cool.
Well, look, I've been to the Bahamas. I've been to Cancun. I've been to Jamaica. I've been to Disney World twice. I've been in that tropical setting. I would want to go back. If I had to pick a place that I've gone to that I really enjoyed, I would definitely go back to. No, Jamaica was great. Don't get me wrong. I did like Jamaica. I wasn't fond of the place I went to.
Yeah.
It was a little.
When you were there. Yeah.
It was a little too far off.
The place you stayed at, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I believe if I had to pick a spot that I've gone to before, because I also went to DR as well, but I wasn't crazy about DR. I would go back to Nassau, Bahamas. I really did. I loved the resort I was in that I went to. The food was amazing. But if I had to pick a place that I haven't gone to yet, now there's two places that I've always wanted. Two things I've always wanted to do. I was always deprived of going skiing when I was younger. Anytime there was a class trip or anything like that, I've always wanted to do like a setting where like me and a bunch of friends or me and a girlfriend, we would go upstate or anywhere where there's like a ski lodge and have like a log cabin and stuff like that, bearskin rug, huge fireplace, and just enjoying it and hanging out and whatever. Not even about skiing. I don't give a fuck about skiing, but like that setting, like a log cabin
in
the mountains,
yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, like Vermont or fucking Maine or something like that. Yeah.
Right. And I've been to Maine. I love Maine. I absolutely loved Maine. My only regret is I never got to visit Maine in the fall or the winter.
Canada's beautiful in the winter too.
Canada, we went in April for Matt's wedding, in 2011. So, like late April. So it wasn't bad. And I've been to Paris as well. And I wasn't crazy, but I was also only 20. I was 20 what? I was 22 when I went to Paris. Yeah. So I really didn't take advantage of it. No, it's true. It is true. And, Kathy, it's definitely not what it used to be. Yeah, and then Jason comes in. I think that's more Crystal Lake, though.
Yeah, Crystal Lake's not a safe place.
What about when all those murders were happening in fucking DR? That's what she's talking about. Yeah.
No. I understand what she's saying. And then she's talking about Jason because of the cabin. But two tropical settings that I have never done. I would want to do Maldives, which is off of it's hard to explain where it is, and now I can't remember geography. It's between Africa and Maldives, yeah.
All right.
And then or Italy. I want to visit the Amalfi Coast. If you look up Amalfi Coast, just look it up. Look at the pictures of it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Even Greece. I believe it's Santorini, if I'm saying it right. Santorini, Greece.
Okay.
But you gotta have money. Those are places that you have to have, especially Maldives. You have to have like $10,000 to fucking what do you call it? Yeah, that's exactly what I want to do. I want to do like a wintry log cabin thing because I'm also not a fan of I'm not really a fan of the heat. No, I know there's a delay. And I knew what you meant when you said Jason comes in. You were talking about the cabin. I knew it.
Yeah, I thought so.
I gotta say, I've been lucky, and it's really not even been recent. It's been more when I was younger. I think I did the majority of my traveling. Yeah, exactly. It's south of India. That's where it was. I'm sorry. That's exactly where it is. You're right. I did the majority of traveling when I was younger, between 18 and 23. I did like 85% of my traveling. I've gone other places when I was older, but like in the last few years, I've only gone maybe 2 places and stuff like that. And that was just to celebrate my girlfriend's 30th and also my 40th 2 years ago. So if it wasn't for like milestones like that, it would be, I don't know if I would have really gone spur of the moment place like that. But, so I was, like I said, I was a little fortunate to travel to some places when I was younger, and whatever. But I would definitely something I definitely want to do. And that's why I was thinking about doing like a trip to like Colorado and stuff like that, visit the Rockies and whatever. Then I thought about going to Aspen, but then I realized the French were assholes. And I said, so James can remember, me and James, I was like, can we go to Aspen and whatever? And he's like, I don't know, man, the French are assholes. And he just and he's right. He wanted to work on the worm store. He didn't want to go. He was like, no, man, we need to finish the worm store. I was like, all right, James, I get it. All right, Harry, I get it. Harry, I took care of it.
Nobody gets it, dude. Nobody gets that. Trust me.
Well, it's funny that came up because that might be a trivia question. That's a trivia question.
Oh, man.
I want to go to Colorado. Well,
Smoke the weed.
if what Cuomo said earlier this year, if that actually goes on, it stays on track. You won't have to go to Colorado. Supposedly they're talking about legalizing marijuana for good in the state of New York. So I think it'll even be without prescription. It wouldn't have to be prescription. Or whatever the rules are. I don't even know. I really don't smoke, so I really don't know. I don't even know what the rules are. What is it? What are the rules in New York? Because I know they're very lax on the laws, right? But it's still illegal. Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Andrew, you would know.
I think if they caught you smoking, walking in the street, it's still illegal.
Andrew, what is the
It's
exact?
be holding with
Actually holding it, you got to be holding over. I think over an ounce of weed or something like
Right, I
that.
think that's what it is too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
For them to actually lock you up. Yeah.
Right.
That's what I read.
Oh shit! Look, Pat's here.
Is he here?
Nope. He texted me. Hold on. What time is it? 9:24. He's like, "You on?" I was like, "Yeah, come in whenever. You can join anytime."
Guys, I'm gonna go grab a quick beverage. I'll be back in 2 shades of a lamb's tail.
All right. On your way back, think of something to talk about because we're running out.
All right.
But Mike, this is good because what it does is hopefully is because my weekend didn't go very well as far as whatever. I just been dealing with some stress. I mean, I may not even have to stress over it, but I am because that's just the way I am. So there was a few things that happened. I got something in the mail on Saturday that I was stressing over, and I had to wait till today to deal with it because of the holiday weekend. And it really wasn't even dealt with. It was just whatever. I'm not going to really go into what it was, but so I really was looking forward to that. Is why I buried myself in this fucking book, and wrote down
60 questions.
like all different types of questions, but not only questions. Obviously, you have to write the answers, and if it's multiple choice, I had to write 4 answers, and I had to think of something that was right and wrong. But it's just, I really needed to come on tonight. I really needed the escape. I'm tired of watching TV. Honestly, half the time I'm not even watching TV. Half the time,
No, and
I'm
that's why I kept suggesting to you, let's do,
Right.
even you said, well, Castelli and Mike, they screwed up and this guy screwed up. And I'm like, okay, let's improv it. Let's do something. We don't need a list of topics. I can give you a few and you
Here's
shot
one.
down most of them except for
Here's
the vacation one.
yeah.
Oh, that's a good question.
Mike, hold on. Let's go over. So, Mike, you wanted to talk about pizza toppings.
No, that was like one of my last ones because I was gasping because
Right.
I said favorite vacation spots. You said okay.
That was perfect. Then you said fuck,
Okay.
marry, kill.
Then I said fuck, marry, kill. You
Don't
said,
even
oh,
mention the
no.
one. Don't even mention the one that you mentioned after the good one. Don't even mention about the pitchers part. That still scares me.
No, I'm not saying it because some are like that. I mean, it happened.
So,
Somebody in here.
So
Did
Andrew
it
says
sting?
over an ounces or arrest, which is whatever, and then they just usually ticket now. But
Yeah.
and I knew medicinal was available, but I think if this thing is passed, that was the whole thing. Is it doesn't need a prescription. But
Mostly at the lockdown, I just want to go out and be able to walk around without a fucking mask on. That's what I'm looking forward to.
we had mentioned. So Kathy had mentioned she'd want to go to Frost. That's what she wants to do. First thing Mike said, and I even asked him, where would you want to go eat if you were still living here? He said Bamonte's. I'm with
you on that one. Come on.
So I don't know if I have money to go to Bamonte's and Frost right now, but what I would definitely
come on.
What I would love to do, and I know Andrew would be down because he would whatever, is have a barbecue in your yard, Andrew.
Oh,
Just
absolutely.
all the guys, drink some beers, have fun, and have a good time. And that's what it's all about. We don't have to go to a restaurant. You don't have to go to a bar. You don't have to do these things. It's just about, the socializing that we haven't been able to do. Only on here has been socialization. That's it. So I would love to do that. I just want, and also too, make up for all the things that we've missed. How many people, Mike, you can attest to, because your birthday was during the lockdown. How many people's birthdays, how many anniversaries, graduations, proms, everything was fucked because of all this shit. So many things need to be made up. So.
Well, there's some things that you can make up, and there's some things that
I probably.
But by the way, Joe, I gave you I'm scrolling and looking at our conversation.
Right.
I gave you 6 topics, and the pizza toppings was last one. I also gave you, should baseball cancel? You said now we exhausted on MLB. Then I said MFK. Then you said no. Then I said
MFK.
Mary fuck kill. Oh, then it said favorite baseball movies. You said no.
All right, you know what? All right, that's the favorite baseball movie. I just feel like
really never really touched on that though.
We kind of did, but we didn't. Like sort of, because we talked about. Didn't I say favorite sports movies?
Well, yeah, but your sports movies you got to split it up. If you're going baseball movie, I could probably give you a handful at least.
Andrew, Kathy wants to come, and she said make sure Craig is there too. Well, you're gonna order Frost and have it at the barbecue. Because I'm definitely coming there.
And with double, have a barbecue and Frost.
I like Frost and Bamonti's, equally bad, but I don't know. I think Frost had a heavier sauce than...
you know what? I got the perfect solution then. Order half from Bamonti's, half from Frost. Andrew, get on it. Andrew, you're paying. I think we should go all out.
I think Frost is bad, but it's definitely it's way overpriced.
Look, Peter Lucas is delivering too, so I say fuck it. Andrew, order Peter Lucas.
Peter Lucas is doing delivery.
I've never even had Peter Lucas.
Nice.
So,
I think they're only doing like a 1-block radius though. I didn't call. I'm only kidding. I can't afford Peter Lucas right now, but I am willing to know. He's always popping in and out
right now.
Oh man! Oh man!
That sounds good.
We used to order. So our friend Rocco used to live right on Humboldt, right above.
With the biscuits, Kathy, with the biscuits.
Oh, definitely with the biscuits.
No,
so he used to
the plain or the pepper.
Come on, man! What the fuck? I don't know.
This guy's like fucking Emerald Lagasse.
Bam.
I know you would. I know if it came down to you ordering for everyone just to get this pandemic away. I don't know if that would do it though. I don't know if ordering from a place will silence the virus. But hey, we can try. Just order it and we'll see what happens. But so anyway, what I'm saying, so when Rocco lived on Humboldt, right, and you remember when he lived on Humboldt, right, Mike? Or do you remember when he lived on Frost?
Yeah.
So he used to live right above, and we would go. We would all be hungry, and we'd all just hang out on his stoop, and we'd go in and we place an order for fried calamari and just eat that right on his stoop. That fried shrimp. Oh man! Oh god, I'm so hungry right now. Paul says, "Get the chicken marsala." I'm sure it does. You know what would really help with the immune system? A nice bowl of tripe. I know Andrew loves tripe.
Now, you know what? I will go Bamonti just to get the veal chop right now.
Madon. You know what I would get?
The peppers and onions with a half quarter of frecciatella filetta pomodoro.
You know what I get? I get a nice big bowl. I get a nice big bowl of capitzel. Oof. You guys know what capitzel is?
No, maybe I should leave you 2 grease balls to you fucking
It's a sheep's head.
Coming from the guy who used to eat dry pasta with meatballs.
Yo, capitzel is a sheep's head.
Is it really?
Yeah, I would never eat that. I'm teasing.
My father ate tripe. My father loved tripe back in the
tripe.
day.
I used to love tripe before I knew what it was. But I only
what is this again? Cow tongue?
No, tripe is the intestines.
Sheep intestines.
Oh, okay.
It's the lining. It's the lining of the intestines.
What's a cow tongue? What is that called?
Cow tongue.
Well, I thought there was a word for it. No. Okay.
Mad cow's disease. I don't know.
Nah.
Wendy's. Kathy
Mike?
said, ooh, gross. Mike, you don't know what a
Wendy's
cow
sounds
tongue
good.
is? Oh, Wendy's does sound good.
Mike, how's a cat?
I actually
Mike-
had tongue one time.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I had
Haven't we all?
Nice on rye bread with a little cheese on it.
I had tongue a little earlier in the day.
Lucky you.
Oof. You know what I'm saying? What else? What else would I would definitely order the mussels marinara.
Ooh, Zupa de mussels from.
Or even, you know what? I also like
good
it.
too.
I also like it in the white wine sauce because I like to dip the bread in the white wine sauce.
Yeah, so you get the nice piece of Italian bread to start dipping.
Oh, pig's feet. What
I've
the-
never had pig's feet. No, nope, not gonna do it.
No, Kathy's right. Pig's feet. You get the pig's feet.
Gotta get it
fry
pickled.
up. You fry it up with olive oil and everything, and you throw in the meatballs and everything. Make a nice little sauce with it. Delicious.
All right, I'll take your word for it.
Kathy knows what I'm talking about. That's a Sunday dinner, staple.
My own.
Speaking of which, Mike, so not this Sunday that just passed, but last Sunday I ordered at a local Italian restaurant that makes most of their stuff homemade and like their pasta and stuff. I ordered a thing called Sunday gravy. So that's what they call it. It's Sunday gravy. It's basically meatballs, sausage, veal, and I believe braciole in a sauce, and then you have whatever pasta you want on the side. I asked for angel hair.
Joe's favorite is braciole.
It was fucking delicious. But it was called
Sounds
gravy.
good.
Like I used to call it on Sunday. Sunday gravy.
Are we
know.
doing the sauce
Wow.
and gravy debate now? You brought
Yeah,
that
you
up
remember
all day.
you wanted to have the debate. Is it called sauce? Is it called gravy? Guys,
Look,
Two different things.
I grew up on sauce.
right.
But somebody did clarify and said, well, if it's with meat, it's gravy. And if it's without meat, it's sauce.
Well,
But-
if it's brown, it's great.
All right, my question is...
It's brown. It
because
might be
other
bad.
people say, well, it's gravy. But if it's gravy, I mean, if you're buying gravy, gravy's like brown in a jar. I don't see any can of tomato sauce
Right.
out there that says tomato gravy.
Exactly. Yep.
I don't know, man. If in my home, in my family, it was gravy. We'd have Sunday gravy. We'd have Sunday dinner.
Kathy says I'm gross because I like frying up pig's feet and making a sauce with it.
Yeah. I mean, look,
But the
I can't
pork-
knock it.
But,
I can't knock
but the
it.
pork gives the flavor. And not too many onions, Vinny.
I
I
wonder.
put two big onions.
I got something else that gives a flavor.
I wonder if
They're
you know what?
disgusting.
I think that's true though, because we cook normally whatever we cook, we'll usually use bacon for the fat, we'll use pancetta, we'll use something for the fatty content just for the flavor. So maybe pig's feet does offer maybe it does give it
Pig's
extra
feet,
flavor.
Pig's knuckles.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like you just throw it in there for the,
Oh,
for
pig's
the flavoring of the sauce. You don't like. I know. I mean, my father would eat the pig's feet because I know that, and like he would get like the braciole that wasn't like the beef or pork.
Like, you
braciole.
need
He'd
a
like
pig's ass. They cook it
it'd
right.
be like the pork. No, Joe, you know this, like because probably your grandfather would do something like this, like the pork skin braciole.
I don't know. I never looked at my grandfather's braciole.
No, you're disgusting. You know what I mean.
Hey, Grandpa, is that pork? Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Oh yeah, it's a pork. Look, I got a pork prick. Hey, Grandpa, cut up, mince a little onion. Hey, a nice and thin. I minced the onion. Is the pork? Is the pork braciole? I don't like when he mutes himself. I don't trust what he's saying. I gotta say, I don't really remember much of my father's side of the family, but I do know that my grandfather was a really good cook. He used to make fried chicken. He was from Sicily, so he was old school.
Your real grandfather?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, the fake one. You remember the one that used to come to the house? So No, every time we'd get a wallet with the picture in it of an old man, my mom used to say that's my grandfather. So I've had so many fake grandfathers that it's hard. Of course, my biological grandfather. Yes,
it's like when you get the picture frame, you hang it on and like you put it up on the shelf or something. It's like the picture's not even anybody you know. You just keep it up there.
Yeah.
Who's that? Oh, that's my family. Oh, how nice.
For years, I thought those were my aunts and uncles. My grandmother put the pork skin in to render her. And that's what gives it flavor. Well, Kathy, if I can bring laughter and joy to your daughter, that made this stream even more valuable and even more worth the while. Yeah, Panama Jack. So he used to when he squeezes. When you squeeze them, look at the squeezes.
He lived next door to you.
Panama Jack.
Yeah, that's great.
So yeah. Anyway, so my grandfather, he was born in Sicily, so he was really old.
The real one or the fake one?
The real one, the crazy one, and he made really good food. It's the only thing I really can remember. That and his name. That's pretty much what I got.
I still think how my mother cooked. Like when I was growing up, I was like always wondering how an Irish girl can cook good Italian food. And then when my father started teaching me stuff, then I realized where she learned because my father was good at it.
Right? Yeah. You don't have to be Italian.
Most of my Aunt Teresa too. She was Sicilian, so she taught my mother how to make a good sauce.
You don't have to be Italian. If you know what you're doing in the kitchen, you do not have to be Italian.
Oh no, you're right. I mean,
no, it doesn't mean shit.
My girlfriend cooks awesome Italian food. Like she makes.
Half the cooks in Italian restaurants are Mexican almost.
That is true.
But they learn the recipe from the owner. I mean, Monty's, you go back there. I mean, but they still cook good. And it's still a damn good, damn good meal.
I think a switchblade, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure it was a switchblade. Or a single. No, it was a single blade. Not a single blade. What is a straight razor? That's what it was.
Anybody remember Nick the Barber on
Nick? Yeah. That became the club.
What about Jerry and the seven chairs?
I remember Jerry. I tell you, Jerry gave me a really good haircut, man.
Jerry was good back in the day when we were a kid.
I got a haircut. I was when was I? Was I a sophomore or junior in high school? I can't remember when the last time I got a haircut from him, but I think it was either sophomore or junior year. But Jerry and the Seven Chairs was good. But of course I remember Nick the Barber. But I wouldn't. Dude, I refused to get a haircut unless I sat in that wooden horse. I needed to sit in that horsey to get a haircut.
He had to teach you how to ride that horse. That's what it was.
That's what it was. Come here, Jerry.
There she is.
Nick actually used to come to my father's when my father owned the house on North Henry Street.
Oh, really? Your aunt owns the building that Nick the Barber was in, the one with the club? I thought he died longer than that. I'm not being mean. I really thought he died a while ago. I didn't even know he was Oh, Jerry, I thought you were talking about Nick. I was like, Nick the Barber died like 20 years ago, I think.
No, Nick died like what, back in the 90s, right?
Yeah. Nowhere else. So I used to get my hair cut in a few spots growing up. I used to go to First Impression on Graham Avenue in 3 different locations. They moved around like 3 or 4 times. Hair Connection right across the street from Nick. That was next door to George's on Kingsland. Remember Hair Connection?
Upstairs from George's?
Yeah. No, it wasn't upstairs. It was the building next door. But up the stairs, yeah.
Yeah. I used to get my hair done there too.
Right.
There's another place on Manhattan Avenue.
I'm sorry. Just now? Brooklyn Talks. Boom.
What is going on?
Sal and Tony, I think they both sang. Oh, now I understand what you're saying. Okay, so your aunt owned the house. She died, and now the cousin owns the building that Nick was in. I got you. Phyllis. Phyllis and Antoinette. Yeah. So Antoinette.
So basically, Kathy's relative is the landlord that the club was in.
I'm so confused right now.
You
Okay.
guys are killing me, man.
So Antoinette, and this is a true story. Antoinette coincidentally had a barbershop on Court Street in downtown Brooklyn. I was there. It was around the corner from another girl I used to date back like 15 years ago or so. And Antoinette actually had I can't remember the name of the barbershop, but I was in there,
Oh, man.
and she remembered me, and obviously I remember her, and she actually worked downtown. So we know this, Andrew.
Now who?
Who's Cohen? Oh, Nathan. Yeah, I think didn't Nathan?
Cohen, not Cohen.
Yeah, Nathan Cohen. Nathan Cohen, I thought lived on Bobo Club.
There's no E in his name.
Nathan Cohen lived on I thought Richardson, but yeah, I think you're right. Maybe it was Kingsland.
Hey Joe,
When
the club Joe, when the club moved in after Nick closed down,
right?
Did they keep? I keep remembering now. Did they keep the horse in there?
I'm pretty sure they did.
I think they didn't take the horse out. They left the horse in there in the barber pole outside.
Yeah. No, the guys in the club used to ride it. They used to take turns.
Except for my father, because they had let them out of the chair and everything, which was a pain in the ass.
So whoever owed money, they had to fucking ride the horse. And here's what happened. And this is a true story. People debate it, but I think it actually happened. So apparently somebody owed like 100 large and they couldn't pay. So what happened was one day they went to bed, they woke up the next day, and that horse was laying in their bed with them. They woke up and the fucking horse was right next door. It was right next to them. Like, oh my God, like he was yelling and screaming. So yeah, that's
he paid $100,000 for that horse just to breed him. He didn't even want to run him.
Only the head. That's what she said.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, no, it was the horse. The what do you call it? The chair was only a horse's head. It wasn't an actual body. It was just a horse's head. But yeah. So it just sucks. It does suck. But look,
I wonder if they ever took that horse. If somebody took the horse after the club shut down, somebody had to take that with them.
I don't know.
Mooney, you need a haircut, brother.
It's
no shit.
I'm almost due. I gotta buzz this thing again.
Well, you know what, though? At least I got fucking hair in my head.
Yeah.
You know? I got
to turn you upside down and mop the picture forward.
I got a full set of fucking hair, so.
Honestly, James, it doesn't look bad.
Yeah, I know. It looks all right, I guess.
No, you know what it looks? It looks like vintage
Like
Christian.
a redhead.
No,
What?
it looks like vintage Christian Slater. I hear they're casting for Cuffs too.
Goodbye.
God, that movie sucked.
I gotta tell you, hold on.
I love that movie.
I will say this about Cuffs. Growing up, I think Cuffs was one of my favorite Christian Slater movies, if not true romance. I just recently watched Cuffs within the last 5 or 10 years. It's horrible. It's fucking horrible.
I don't know. When I was a kid, I thought it was funny. I watched it.
I loved it. I loved it as a
I
kid.
don't know how long.
Andrew says keep it growing.
Did they try to make Christian? But you know what though? Didn't they try to make Christian Slater like the '80s version of Jack Nicholson with the voice and
Not that
everything?
they tried to make him that, but
I think he probably
I mean,
tried
there was similarities though, the voice and hair.
Yeah, I mean, Heathers. If you watch Heathers, he reminds you of like a Nicholson type.
There was a few things that he would say in certain movies that yes, it did have a very Jack Nicholson tone.
Heathers, I would say, more like Jack Nicholson. Yeah.
When the coast is clear, I'll come stay with my brother and tighten you up, Joe and James. Yeah, you might as well. I can definitely use it. I mean, hopefully you're talking about the hair.
Yeah.
That's what I was just thinking about. I was like tightening you up. I was like,
because I don't know about James. I don't know what he does on his free time. I think I'm pretty tight. Hey, at least that's what they said in prison. I'm not really sure. That's how they tailor. That's how a tailor takes measurements, right?
So that's what Bubba said about you. Yeah, you like to tight, huh?
Wait, no, Mike. That's how a tailor takes measurements, right? Isn't that how they? Isn't that how they take your inseams? Yeah, in prison. That's a Friends reference. By the way, there's a Friends question on the trivia.
Oh God.
Only the head and only Mrs. Riley. Well, not. Is it Riley or Wiley?
Riley, I think it's
Yeah.
Riley. Yeah,
And
Riley.
only Mrs. Riley. How many fingers am I holding up now?
I think you need to take a set.
Let the jury know that the prosecutor is holding up 2 fingers.
Yes, it does. In prison. Andrew knows what I'm talking about. I know. I'm just being silly. I knew you meant the hair.
I need to.
And Billy needs to get Billy needs to get some social media. Tell Billy to get on that. The last time I was following Billy in anything, it was MySpace. I was just telling James that the other day. I was like, yeah, Billy does. I don't think maybe he does, and I'm blocked.
Was Tom his friend?
What?
Was Tom his friend on MySpace?
Yes, Tom was everybody's friend on MySpace.
As soon as you started a MySpace account, you had a friend already named
You know
Tom.
what? But I feel like everybody has
this fucking guy.
Everybody has a friend like Tom now on their fucking social media. They follow you and they don't say shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
No interaction whatsoever. They're on, like, oh yeah, I'll follow you. Got 3.
I got people I know since fucking kindergarten that don't say 2 words to me.
Well, Facebook hasn't been around that long, bro. Come on.
No.
So now I know you're lying.
No, it doesn't matter how long it's been around.
But I'm just saying. Now I know you're lying.
What?
You just said you had Facebook since you were in kindergarten.
No, I didn't say that at all. No, I didn't.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? All right. I didn't check Instagram. I was talking about Facebook.
I said we should still cover our girlfriends or exes taking photos of us sleeping.
Why? What? All right. You know what?
Whoa.
Hold on. Oh, that's what I was telling you.
Nobody's ever taken a picture of me sleeping, at least not that I know of. So
where? What are you?
All right. It happened to me twice.
You bring it up, then you talk about it.
Okay.
Okay. Tell me what happened.
All right. So first time it happened 2 years ago.
Okay.
My stepson Josh comes in from Seattle.
Okay.
His plane was delayed. He told me, and he's texting me like, "Oh, stay up. I'm gonna be there soon." I went, "Okay." So I'm like, "Okay, I'm gonna lay down for a little while. Tell my wife to wake me up, when he gets there." So I'm laying in the bed, and I fall asleep. I wake up the next morning. I look at my phone. I get a Snapchat message. I said, "Okay, it's from Josh." I open it up. He goes, "I filed away in Seattle, and I see this." He recorded me snoring.
All right.
And I'm like,
I don't know what's worse. Your
you-
ex-girlfriend recording you or your girlfriend's son recording you?
Yeah, that's not an ex-girlfriend.
Angela's son. You know Josh James.
No, I'm not saying I don't know him. Yeah, I didn't say
No.
that.
Yeah, but that's different.
No, but a couple weeks ago, my wife, and I think she did it because she thinks it was cute.
I got you.
I was sleeping, and the cat was laying right next to me on his side, just like laying the same way I was. And then she took a
Which one's
picture.
the pussy?
Exactly. She took a picture of me with pussy,
Yeah, dude. I've had. Okay, all right. So when you put it in
That's what I
context
meant.
like that,
I didn't mean
I'm
creepy.
joking.
Like,
I'm joking. I know. I'm
but you made it seem weird. You made it seem like I got some stories.
see, that's why you didn't let me explain. You just went, no.
Well, because I didn't really feel the need to say.
Cute moments like, oh, look at that, the cat sleeping next to him and stuff like that.
Wait, what about Joe? What about
Joseph, what?
Joe Casado.
Wait,
Where is Casado?
where is he? He's here?
Where is he?
See, now that would have been funny. I've had,
He missed the
yeah.
litter box and thought it was your face.
Dude, I dozed off on the couch and my dog fell asleep on my chest and my girlfriend would take a picture of that and show it to me.
Exactly. That's what I meant.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing perverted. My God, you gotta mind like a freaking.
Guys, I'm going to the Mohicans. Hang on.
Oh my God, Jade, you're killing us.
This kid, yeah, he doesn't stop.
I told you he has a bladder like a 2-year-old. You don't listen to me.
Says he's in here. I don't see Joey Casada.
Yeah.
Don't tell me I missed. So sometimes I miss a comment or sometimes they don't all come through. Joey, if you said hello, I didn't mean to miss you, buddy. I haven't heard from Joey in a while.
I haven't heard from him in the longest. No, he's not in here. Unless he's. Hold on, let me check the Facebook stream.
All right, go ahead. I'm not going to say anything because then you'll hear me.
Says he is watching with you.
Oh, so maybe he's just watching. All right, maybe he left. Maybe he didn't like what he sees. Maybe he doesn't like you.
Maybe he saw what I look like 20 years later. He got scared.
Same thing. I haven't seen Joey in at least 10 years. At least, maybe, but probably more.
I don't remember. Probably no. It has to be. Yeah, it's got to be 15 because I will be 15 years out here in October.
Right. I mean, I moved here in 2006, this part of Brooklyn. So it'll be 14 years in October. But I visited George's almost right before they closed down. Like a year or two before they closed down, I got to see them or whatever. But
So who didn't want to? I mean, Carmine and Dominic just decided no more, or what was
I don't
the
know.
story?
I don't know what happened with that. I really don't. I don't know. I heard their lease went up, and I don't know if they couldn't renew or they didn't want to renew. Maybe it was too much money. But Dominic had left before that. Dominic, it was Carmine.
So Carmine brought out Dominic.
Yeah, I think. I don't know. I don't know.
And Kathy, now I know why I remember you. You hung out with Laura Gallo. That's how I know you. So you knew. So with the bingo, it was Laura's mom that you knew, not my mom. Or maybe I don't know. I mean, because my mom passed away in '89. Actually, tomorrow's 31 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, what a coincidence.
This week for me, like life-wise for me, this week is like a roller coaster.
Yeah.
So Saturday was my birthday.
Right.
Mother's was Sunday. Tomorrow was the day she passed away.
Right.
And then Friday is actually mine and my parents' wedding anniversary.
Okay.
So me and my wife got married in honor of my parents' wedding anniversary on the same day on the 29th.
And then Saturday we have the stream. So, I mean, it's a real roller coaster.
That thing was just, I should have just really, I didn't plan ahead with the stream and everything. Well, she's still saying my mom, I get.
Let's see. I think Carmine had a little spot for what? Yeah. Well, he did have like a little thing going on with Grandma Rose's. I know that. And then he had something in Astoria, but that closed up.
Oh, okay, Kathy. Okay. I see it. Sorry, Joe.
It's all right. No, I'm just going to go to the comment anyway. She said she used to go with, okay. And then you were a baby.
Yeah, so basically she saw me as a baby, and then she saw me like grown up when I was hanging out with Laura Gallo and everybody.
I can't picture you as a baby. I can picture you as you are now in a carriage. It's fucking weird.
Baby Huey. This is one big freaking baby.
I knew what you meant. I knew it wasn't Grenada Roses. I knew you meant Grandma Rose. I knew you were talking about.
What, Camp Grenada? Hello, mother. Hello, father. Here I am at Camp Grenada.
All right, so we got probably like another 15 minutes before we're probably gonna end the stream or whatever. We'll go at least an hour and a half. But anybody here, anybody else? Because Andrew brought up a great thing that we discussed. What's the first thing we want to do, or the most thing? You know, the most. What did he say? I forgot the exact words. What do we want to do?
What's the first place you want to go after the pandemic?
Everybody at the same time. Go. Yes. Yes. So basically, Andrew brought up a good topic about what do we all want to do once this lockdown's over, which we've talked about several times, but it's always good to get other people's thoughts, other people's ideas. We talked about Mike. All right, ahead. What's your favorite pizza topping?
Pepperoni.
All right, that's topic's over. You know what's a really good topping, believe it or not, but certain places don't do it the right way because sometimes it's still cold on top. I actually like prosciutto on my pizza.
I like meatball.
The only thing is it makes it salty. It does make it a little on the salty side. But prosciutto on pizza, like a brick oven pizza though, that's what we didn't bring up. When I was thinking about old spots that I like, I didn't mention Grimaldi's. That's like one of my favorite pizza places. Remember we were talking about favorite pizza places that time?
You know, they got Grimaldi's out here in Arizona, Joe. Grimaldi's has 2 spots here in Arizona.
Oh, that's a good one. Meatball with basil. That's good.
Ooh, that's good too.
I do like meatball. Kathy, I got to tell you, I'm not a fan.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not a fan. I know a lot of people are, especially Italian people. I get it. Some of the skits he does is a little, a little enjoyable, a little whatever. But I don't find it. And again, I haven't seen his stand up though.
He does this one thing. What's the one thing that he does? Like that face thing that he does?
The face thing, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
The Uncle Vinny one. The Uncle Vinny stuff is funny as hell. I never saw him do stand up though.
I never saw him do stand up either.
Stuff is good.
I watch him as a regular person doing stand up. Yeah, of course.
I mean, I gotta go see Victy Bitetto, then go see. Anthony.
I saw Vic. I'm
kind of losing interest on Victy.
I saw. I went to see him with my brother and Frank. We saw Victy in AC back in 2015. He wasn't bad.
No, but the best thing I love though is when you watch him during the Giant season, and he comes out of the Grand Poobah football operation.
I made that shit dick for you, baby, because I know, Andrew, you have to do me a favor. We have said that so many times, and that comes up so often. I honestly don't even remember where that's from. I can't remember what
it's
store.
From a movie, I know that.
No, it's not. A woman that we used to go get milkshakes from this person. I don't know if was it Park Lunch. Was it Park Luncheonette? I can't really remember where it was, but we used to go get ice cream milkshakes from this place. And the woman one day said, "I made it that shit extra. I made it extra thick from you because I know you like it like that." Some of them are fun. No, some of them are funny, but I would love to see what his stand-up is.
Tony's
Oh,
pizza,
that's right. It was 3-decker. Yes, we were sitting at a table in the back. You're right.
Oh, 3-decker?
Yeah, triple-decker.
Wow.
You're right. I like Tony's. So Tony's we went
Tony's
to.
was good. Yeah,
Tony's Pizza was good when I was younger. We used to go because that's when Ray's was across the street on the corner, but or closest to the corner, before it was Carmine's. And I remember getting a slice of pizza from Tony's. I remember the old layout, and I would get chocolate cow, chocolate drink.
Cow, yeah, chocolate cow.
I wouldn't get Yoo-hoo. I would get chocolate cow.
Chocolate cow was better. I like chocolate cow. Yeah.
Then I would get Yoo-hoo at Jimmy's.
Yeah, I always got 2 hot dogs and a Yoo-hoo from Jimmy's all the time.
Oh, speaking of Jimmy's, you know what I miss? The White Rock black cherry sodas.
Black cherry, White Rock was
the ginger ale and the orange was good too.
I always got black cherry.
And then over at the Little League used to be C&C soda.
C&C. Yep.
Oh, I love C&C.
Yep, I used to get
an RC Cola.
50 cents for a 20-ounce bottle.
RC Cola I tried recently. It's not good.
It's not. It's like
it's not good at all. Oh, you remember Tropical Fantasy Cola?
Oh God,
that was disgusting.
It was horrible.
I remember
Tropical.
that.
Remember the old I don't know if they were rumors or maybe they were true or not. Maybe remember how they used to say the Tropical Fantasy used to make you sterile? Yeah.
Yeah.
That Mountain Dew, they probably all works. I mean, it probably all does. I missed the female statuses boob on the white. Yes.
Boob on the white. Okay.
The statues. Yeah.
Status.
The statuses on Facebook. The statues on the white. Yeah, you're right. Remember the old Manhattan Special bottles when the woman used to serve the man? Remember the good days? I'm kidding.
Jimmy Hot Dog.
Yeah, Dawn. We would that was one of the things we discussed on Saturday night when we do in the 80s. Jimmy Hot Dog. That him is just a vendor himself. I mean, he was a
Jimmy
staple
the
of
Hot
that.
Dog Man. That was it. That was his name, Jimmy the Hot Dog Man.
Yeah, he was a staple of Greenpoint. He really was.
I used to get sauerkraut, onions, and ketchup.
Jimmy had a fucking station wagon right on the corner. You would fucking pull
Yep.
up that fucking station wagon. Had everything in there. I think we had
some spot though. That was some location.
Yeah, weapons in there in case he got fucking held up. I don't know.
Mustard and sauerkraut I would get.
Yeah, that's where my father used to get mustard and kraut.
No, he's not. Why? What are you talking? Jimmy wasn't a staple of Greenpoint? I don't know. Hold on. Let me see if he was talking about something else. Paul, what are we talking about? No, who? He did. He gave. Well, no. I mean, well, he definitely gave everybody the hot dog. That's very true. Yeah, he always had that. Always had like that taped up. Like, didn't he always have like some type of Band-Aid?
Yep.
Andrew.
Remember one?
Injuries from selling hot dogs. That's hysterical.
Yeah, Kathy. That is one of the reasons why. I mean, not one of the reasons. I used to get hot dogs without onions too, but his onions were definitely the best.
They were good onions. Like out here, I can't even get Sabret hot dog.
It's true. I think he used to wash his hands in the water. I think that's why his hands were probably burnt. He might have just washed his hands in the fucking water.
No. We had like a little sink thing on the side.
Yeah, sure.
A fucking sink.
But it's true. No, but Andrew brings up a good point. Where the fuck did he piss and shit? He was there 16 hours a day.
He had to go somewhere. I mean, probably one of the buildings let him in to use the bathroom, like one of the places.
He started getting there. He started getting there at 8:00 in the morning, serving cereal with onions.
He went to the bar across the street. They had the bathroom.
Jimmy, do me a favor, Jimmy. Let me get some Cheerios with mustard and onions. They were John's House of Weenies before he used Sabret. Oh, okay. I didn't even know he used to use Sabret. I didn't know that's what he used. But that's good to know. That is good to know. But the onions, though, where did he get the fucking onions?
Andrew, how the fuck do you know this shit? What the hell I want to know?
He used to cook him on top of the station wagon.
Did he use your weenie too? Come on.
When he was old, he used to walk to the club on my corner to piss. No, you know what he used to do, though? No. He used to actually have, and they didn't mind doing it for him either. The people that were like, buying a hot dog, they used to watch the cart for him when he went to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, somebody had to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they would help themselves to some.
Come on, tell us what happened.
Yeah, I can imagine. From
No, say it, Dawn, please. I need a good laugh.
Yeah, Dawn, you're not going to hurt anybody. He died. Rest in peace. Sabret onions, and he had okay. Oh, really?
I heard that.
So I'm glad you told me that because I just bought a pack that you can heat up in the microwave or you can cook them on the stove. I bought a pack of Sabret onions. So I'm wondering if I should do, I don't know about Budweiser, but I'm wondering if I should do that to mine.
The Budweiser, man.
No, put Guinness in them.
Andrew, was it Budweiser or Budweiser? Okay, so you were one of them. Did he tell you could help yourself to a dirty dog?
He said, make sure you watch.
Didn't he do a song based on that? Dirty dogs done dirt cheap. I believe so.
Oh God, Dawn, that's funny. Joe, pull up Dawn's comment.
Wait, say it again. I missed it.
Let me go to Kathy's first. Hold on. Did he go in Mike's store? Oh, Mike's candy store. Yeah. He would wash his nails.
Oh my God.
Oh, Madon.
Come on. I mean,
that's gross.
I used to eat that shit.
Budweiser and Heinz ketchup. I love the Budweiser. Those were the best, bro. That and Coos. Coos Light. Sex
on the beach.
Or Sex on the Beach, or Coos Light, or Bediza. If no one knows what we're talking about right now, Tequila Sunrise. If nobody knows what we're talking about, we're just making fun of. We're making fun of Rocco.
Okay.
We're not in a light-hearted way. We're not making fun of him. We're not like calling him an immigrant or anything. We're just making fun of how he used to say. He used to say Bediza.
Nobody knows what you're talking about. It's not funny.
Well, me and Andrew and I know what I'm talking about. That's all that matters.
Not really.
Remember?
Not everybody's watching.
Remember? You know what was a good restaurant for a time, and I used to be like my go-to spot right before I moved out of the neighborhood was La Piazzetta. The Italian restaurant.
It sound familiar.
It was on Graham Avenue. So you remember where Marino's Tile used to be?
Yeah.
Like that block? Over there on that part of Graham Avenue, on that side of the street. Closer to the corner.
La Piazzetta.
La Piazzetta. Yeah. It's still there. It's just a different restaurant now. It's called something different.
You know what place was good? You remember the Polish restaurant on North, what was it, North 9th? Or North 7th? No, North 9th, right?
The Polish restaurant, I've been there before. I think it's on North...
Kajas.
To North 8th. It was on the corner of
Kashi's.
North 9th, Kajas. Yeah.
North 9th. North 9th.
Oh, that food was awesome.
I've been there before. It is North 9th.
Eggs there were awesome in the morning.
I've been there. Yeah, you're right. It was on North 9th. North 8th was Vinny's.
Yeah, they have a good chicken soup. And the kielbasa was good, too, over there.
Yeah, kielbasa and eggs. Great.
La Piazzetta. What else was on great? Yo, you remember old school? Now I'm going back. Remember patty cakes?
Take us back. Patty cakes.
Josie.
Patty cakes. Right on. Yeah. I remember Josie.
Yeah.
Josie, yeah. She was so patty cakes used to be right on the corner of Frost and Graham, and I lived on 445 Graham, right above that butcher. So that's where I grew up. That's where when I was younger, that's where I was raised. I moved out of there when I was 6. But and then that's when I moved to Herbert Street. But we used to go to patty cakes.
What are you talking about, the butcher?
No. Brothers Meat and Deli or something like that, or Brothers Butcher.
Okay. Brothers across the street by the bus stop. You're talking
right?
about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, depending on what side of the street you're on, he was right in front of the bus stop too.
Hey James, you know who always used to hang around Josie by patty cakes?
Who's that?
Leaping Lanny Poffo.
Oh, really?
Oh, I remember Mama
Josie was a New York State boxing commission, sports thing, right?
I heard about that. I heard about that.
Why did she always remind me of Dionne Warwick? Am I just thinking that, or did she look like Dionne Warwick to you?
She did look like Dionne Warwick a little bit,
right?
Like hair.
Yeah.
I mean, she was heavy. I mean, she was heavier than Dionne Warwick, but yeah.
Wait, when Monty's is definitely still there. But when was it on Herbert? Where on Herbert? I always remembered it being on Frost. But then again, I don't know. Maybe I don't know what it was before then.
Oh wait, no, she's right. There was the patty cakes too.
Rose and Fantasy was on Nassau Avenue.
Rosie did open the neighborhood. She ordered patty cakes too.
Oh, so she was at Frost, and then when they moved patty cakes too. But where on Herbert? You're not talking about the club that was in between Richardson and Herbert, right? That's Matt's sister's friend Joey's mom.
Right. Yeah, it is Joey's mother. Yeah. Josie. Yeah.
Oh, that was patty cakes too?
I didn't know that.
I didn't know. That was right by my house. I did not know that.
When Donna worked there? No.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. No, way before Donna worked there. That's true, because then that would have been before I moved to Herbert Street, and I was living on Graham Avenue.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. Because Happy Tales didn't open up until after that.
Right.
Hey, Joe, Sunshine Dairy.
Oh, I remember Sunshine Dairy, yeah.
And then Mika Foods across the way from there.
Yeah, Mika, yeah. So she had it. They were both. So where Donna had the store, that's where Happy Tales was. And then after it was Happy Tales, it became like a little convenience store, or a candy store, because that's where we used to go. but I didn't know they shared a spot. I didn't know that. I can't remember. I guess, yeah. Wow.
All right. You learn something new every day.
Yeah, and the more you know. Definitely. Well, you know what, guys, this was actually fun. I know we were originally saying, I don't know what we're going to talk about, or, let's do an impromptu show and yada yada yada. But I'm glad we came on because a lot more people.
That's what I just said. Let's just shoot the shit. Even if we come up with topics while talking, we ended up coming up with topics.
You got held up in Sunshine Dairy?
No way.
Oh shit!
Damn.
My mom used to send me there when I was like 7, 8 years old to go get a cigarette.
So did my mom.
Joey said, "Get me a pack of Marlboros."
So Patty Cakes was there before Donna turned it into a store. All right. I'm confused. I'm confused as fuck.
Yeah, wow, that's
that
crazy.
Don't take much.
I didn't know that though. No, but that is confusing because I remember when. Wow.
Good night, Dawn.
Good night, Dawn.
Good night, Dawn.
Thanks for coming on.
Say good night, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie. All right, guys. So here's the thing. I can imagine. I can definitely imagine. I'd be scared. I don't know what I would do, honestly, if I was in a store that was being held up. Wow.
Yeah, that's scary shit.
So here's the deal. We got Saturday we got Real Talk obviously planned. We got some interesting stories. James actually did a lot of research and he said he's got about 3 or 4 stories lined up. I haven't done anything because I was too busy writing a trivia. That never happened today. But I promise I will also look up other news stories that we can discuss on Saturday. But the big thing that we are trying to plan, and we are aiming, because I have a person that said they'll come on in the panel, and I have other people saying that maybe next Tuesday will be beneficial to them.
Yeah,
so,
you also said somebody was coming on the panel that was supposed to be here tonight. It's not here.
Yeah, I know. Well, and that's been on, dude. That's been the story for about a month or so now.
Yeah,
it has been. Sometimes we get people that say they'll come on and they flake.
Listen, I'm not holding it against anybody, but you know what? It's just messed up. It'd be nice if we could have had the trivia. It would have been cool. You know?
Oh my God.
Oh shit.
Jesus. Well, I guess we're good. I guess I'm happy I moved out, right? Shit, I would have got held up in Sunshine Dairy if I still lived there. I remember, and this was the true story, so I can't remember the address, but my mom used to go there also play lotto because they had this lotto machine in Sunshine Dairy. So she was playing lotto, whatever, and she used to play, 319 because it's St. Joseph's Day and whatever, and a whole bunch of other numbers. So she asked me, she's like, what number do you want to play? What number do you want to play? I was like, I don't know. I was just like, all right, that number, because it was the address. It won. So that's the memory I have. I'm sorry if I didn't have a gun to my head, but that's the memory I have of Sunshine Dairy. I won money.
And you can't remember the address?
No, I can't. I don't know if it was 310. No, I know, Kathy. So what we're gonna do is
everybody. Always people. I'm appreciate that everybody comes on and talks with us. We have a good time.
So what I'm gonna do, what we have planned, hopefully, I really hope it doesn't get canceled and nobody backs out last minute. What I had planned today was trivia questions that I wrote out. I'm not going to lie. They are very tough. There's a few easy ones sprinkled in there, but I really wanted to make it fair and I wanted to make it challenging for everybody. So what today's stream was supposed to be about was, I think I had about 4 people, or 5 people actually. Well, 4 contestants plus myself. I don't count. So 5 people total on the screen. I was going to ask a question. They were going to get 20 seconds, and then they were going to write down their answer and post it up where I can see it all at once. That way there's no cheating. Everybody reveals their answer at the same time. At the same time, simultaneously, whatever you guys are saying, they can't see. Only I could see your answers. So if one of you are right, I will go back to them and I will highlight it and I will let you know if you were right or wrong. And you guys can keep scores at home as well. So I have about almost 50 questions written out with a few bonus questions sprinkled here and there for an extra point. So I did right, in a sense. I really did think of over 50 questions. So hopefully we can do that next Tuesday. hopefully we can get a little bit more of involvement with you guys in the stream, but as well, also more people to actually play the trivia live on here. So that is what I'm aiming for on Tuesday night. And like I said, hopefully no one backs out last minute again, and we can have a good stream. And again, I'm still thankful that we came on. Mike, I'm glad you pushed me to come on and just said, you know what, fuck it, let's just go on and do something. James, I'm happy that you came on anyway.
Thanks, man. Happy to be here.
And
I'm just an annoying person. I just wanted to do something. I was bored.
No, I know, and I'm glad because
you are an annoying person, but we still love you. Don't worry about it.
And I'm glad because we did get a good turnout. We did get a lot of people that came in, especially for a random Tuesday night. And it wasn't even anything planned. I literally popped it on Facebook, like what, half hour before we were going on, fucking impromptu live stream, and people came on in to support. So that means a lot. But all right, so I'm gonna end the stream for now. Obviously, stay tuned for this Saturday, another episode of Real Talk, and then Tuesday. I think Tuesday is a good night to do the big trivia one, and hopefully everybody will have a ball with that one, and I think we should be a good, like a fun time.
Sounds like a plan.
All right.
Sounds good to me.
All right, you guys can stay here for a minute. Don't go anywhere. But everybody else, thank you for joining in live once again. Andrew, Kathy, Paul. I don't want to miss anybody. Who else am I missing? Obviously, Dawn. I know a few other people. Didn't somebody else pop in earlier? I just don't want to forget anybody. Anyway, if I forget to mention you personally, I'm sorry, but thank you for joining in and thank you for commenting. And I will see you guys soon. And enjoy your night.